hashtag with MMA on. Today I'm here with All In Brendan Allen. Brendan, how's it going today?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for the time as always. What's it like over here in Sanford?
Dude, it's crazy. Practices are hell some days. You know, we got so many killers in this gym, and day in and day out, you're learning, you're getting better, you're improving. So it's the best gym in the world.
What's it like working with guys like Tuco and Andre Fialho, and just like the camaraderie is always there? How's it like working with these guys in particular?
It's great, man. We always got something to pick from one another. Whether it's striking, wrestling, we have Phil Hawes as well. You know, we have so many good guys in here, and Gregory Rodriguez, Ung La. We have, the list just goes on and on. So we're always learning something from each other, picking each other's brains, and obviously when it's time to go and get better and get live rounds in, it's a hustle, man. You have to hustle. You're gonna get your butt whooped some days, and some days you're gonna win some. So some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail.
Mm-hmm. You and your boys are gonna, go over there to Singapore, try to get some wins, make it 3-0 or even more for the gym. What's it like? What was it like getting the call to fight in Singapore of all places?
I didn't want to go.
Wow, really?
I never wanted to leave the country, to be honest with you. So they just wanted me to fight this guy. I had to go over there to fight him. So wanted to go get this win and hurry up and get back to the United States.
Does this beat fighting at the UFC Apex with the crowd and the fans over there in Singapore, or do you just want to back home in the States?
I wish it was back home in the States. I wish it would have been somewhere close to my home so my family could come. But it is what it is. It's a job. I'm going to go over there and get the job done. It's that simple. But I am looking forward to the crowd. I like the crowd. I'm a showman, so the bigger the crowd, the better I perform.
Shifting the focus from the crowd to the future foe of yours, Jacob Malkoun. What did you think of him as an opponent when he got the call?
I think he's going to try to take me down. He's going to try to hug on me for 15 minutes, but it's not going to happen. I don't see anywhere he beats me. Obviously, I'm preparing for the best Malkoun ever. I'm preparing for a world champion, so I'll be ready fight night, but when in reality, I don't think there's any way that he could beat me. Striking on the ground, but like I always say, every single fight I can be caught. Any man on this planet can be caught, so I just need to be focused and healthy, and I'll beat any man on this roster.
Mm-hmm. Your boy Andre Fialho has been racking up the bonuses in his last couple of fights. How certain are you that you'll also get a bonus along with him on this card?
I'm not so certain, man.
No,
man. I don't have a lot of faith in the bonuses for myself. I've had crazy performances before, finishes, everything against high-level guys and never got one. So for me, that ship has kind of sailed. I just go out there and win, get 2 checks, and go home to my family. That's really it for me.
Mm-hmm. And you told me that you're into hunting. You're not just a fighter, you're a hunter as well. Who are the top 3 worst guys that you could go hunting with inside Sanford?
Oh, God. I feel like Ung La would be a little crazy. I feel like he could hunt, but I feel like he'd be a little crazy.
He's a good fisherman, though, right?
Yeah, he's a good outdoorsman, but he's crazy. So I wouldn't say he's the worst, though. But I mean, any city boy. So like Ian Gary is definitely a city boy. I don't know if he's got what it takes. Sorry, Ian. Dustin Lampros, I don't know if he's got what it takes either. Real city boy. And
that's 3.
That's 2.
And Ian and Dustin.
Yeah, but then I was like, Ung is he's still an outdoorsman. Ung's still an outdoorsman. So Dustin, Ian, and yeah, Michael Johnson, or even my boy Phil Hawes. I'm gonna have to go out there and say it. But yeah, those are probably the guys. But I'd still go with them because they're my boys. So I'd rock with it.
Gotcha. I heard that Gregor Gillespie, he calls himself the best fisherman in MMA. Are you the best hunter in MMA?
I like to think so. But hey, I leave that to the people. They can say that. I just enjoy doing it. But I'm trying to go with Steven Ranella. I've been talking to him here and there, so I'm trying to go with him, go hunting with him one day.
Is that what you're gonna do maybe like in the future? When you call it like a career, you might make hunting vlogs and stuff like that, or is that something that you already do?
No, I haven't done it, but yeah, that'd be definitely something I'm into. I know like Chad Mendez is big into that, and I enjoy following his journey, so that's been pretty cool as well. But yeah, definitely something. I love to hunt. I love to go new places. Starting this year, me and my friends are gonna start going to a different place every year and hunting. Nothing crazy. I'm not big into exotics like going to Africa and killing lions and all that. That's not my thing. I don't like that. I just like elk, mule deer, white-tailed deer, stuff like that, hogs, just animals here in America. I don't like exotics. So just different places, Montana, Colorado, stuff like that. That's just kind of my goal.
What's the biggest animal that you've killed, and what's like the wildest hunting story you've ever had?
To be honest, man, I don't have any like crazy hunting stories. I'm very simple. I like to be very safe because sometimes I take my wife with me, and eventually I take my kids with me. But the biggest animal I've ever killed is probably just a nice old 8-point buck. He was probably bigger at one point, white-tailed deer, and he was losing his rack. He was coming down in size, so he's probably the biggest I killed. But he was just, honestly, he was laying there. I had to walk past him, I guess, on the way to the stand, and right when day broke, I saw something over there, and I looked, and I was like, oh shit, that's a doe. Looked a little closer, and it was a damn buck. I was like, oh no, because the year before I shot a doe, and she literally flipped.
Oh gosh.
I got down the stand, I turned around, and she's hobbling off, and I couldn't find her because she went through a ravine, and so all her blood kind of washed off. And so I lost her. So that year I was like, fuck this. Bow! Right where he laid. Drug him out, but sorry. It was just interesting, but crazy stuff, but I like it.
I'm sure you're gonna hunt up those wins, hunt up those fights later this year. How many wins would you like to get before the end of 2022?
Definitely want to get this one. So I had Sam already. I like to get 3 fights a year. So this one, the one with Sam, and then one more, hopefully in October, because then my kids' birthdays are in November. Hunting season's November, December. So I don't like to fight between November and February unless I have to do something. You know, if it's for a big opportunity, it's a different story.
For sure, for sure. Where can the fans find you on social media?
Yeah, so make sure to follow me on Instagram, B_Allen185, Brendan Allen MMA on Twitter, and Brendan Allen on Facebook.